Modern chemical synthesis has enabled researchers to create new materials, study living organisms, and develop new drugs. It has enabled the development of new technologies, such as nanotechnology, which has revolutionized various fields, including medicine. Nanotechnology involves the study of particles at the nanoscale level, which is approximately 1,000 times smaller than a single human hair. It has enabled researchers to create new materials with unique properties that can be used in various industries, including electronics, medicine, and energy production. Chemical synthesis has also played a significant role in the development of new drugs. Researchers have been able to create new drugs through chemical synthesis that can treat diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. These drugs have saved countless lives and have revolutionized the healthcare industry. The future of chemical synthesis also holds promise in developing sustainable and environmentally friendly solutions to some of the world's biggest challenges, such as climate change. One area of focus is on developing new ways to produce energy that are less reliant on fossil fuels. Researchers are exploring the potential of synthetic photosynthesis, which involves using chemical reactions to produce energy in a similar way to plants. This approach has the potential to be an extremely efficient way to produce energy, while also reducing carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. In addition to this, chemical synthesis can also be used to create new materials that are more sustainable and environmentally friendly. For example, researchers are currently exploring the potential of bioplastics, which are made from naturally occurring materials such as cornstarch or vegetable fats. Unlike traditional plastics, bioplastics are biodegradable, and they have the potential to reduce the amount of waste generated by the plastics industry. Furthermore, chemical synthesis has the potential to transform agriculture by providing farmers with new tools to increase yields and reduce environmental impact. The ethical implications of chemical synthesis should also be considered as this field continues to evolve and impact society. For example, synthetic biology holds the potential for creating new life forms that could have far-reaching implications for ecosystems and society. It is important to consider the potential risks and societal impacts of such developments and ensure that they are responsibly and ethically managed. Another area of concern is the use of chemical synthesis in the production of illicit drugs, such as methamphetamine and MA. Chemical synthesis can be used to create these drugs in large quantities, often by criminal organizations. It is essential to monitor and regulate the production and distribution of these chemicals to prevent their illicit use. Furthermore, the widespread use of synthetic materials in daily life has led to concerns about their impact on the environment. Synthetic materials can take hundreds of years to degrade, leading to pollution and environmental damage. It is critical to develop more sustainable alternatives and reduce our reliance on synthetic materials to minimize their impact on the environment. Chemical synthesis is an ongoing field that continues to evolve and impact society through new discoveries, applications, and innovations. It plays a significant role in modern-day industry, medicine, and technology, and will continue to do so as new chemical reactions and techniques are uncovered. One of the most significant applications of chemical synthesis is in the production of new materials. Synthetic materials have transformed the world, from the development of synthetic dyes to the creation of plastics. However, their effects on the environment have become increasingly concerning, resulting in the need for more sustainable alternatives. Recent advancements in chemical synthesis have led to the development of biodegradable plastics, which hold the potential to mitigate the environmental impact of synthetic materials. The human genome, mapping our genetic code. The human genome, mapping our genetic code. The Human Genome Project revolutionized scientific research by revealing the complete set of DNA instructions that make up our bodies. This groundbreaking project took over a decade to complete and provided a wealth of information that has changed the face of medicine and genetic research forever. In this article, we will explore the science behind the human genome, its significance, and the potential benefits it holds for future generations. Genes and DNA. To understand the human genome, we must first understand what genes and DNA are. Our bodies are made up of cells, and each cell contains all the information needed to keep that cell functioning properly. This information is stored in the DNA, which is like the instruction manual for the cell. DNA is made up of 4 chemical building blocks called nucleotides. These nucleotides are arranged in a specific sequence to form the genetic code that tells our cells how to function. Genes are sections of DNA that contain specific instructions for making proteins. Proteins are the building blocks of our bodies and perform a wide variety of functions, from building muscles and organs to carrying oxygen in the blood. Genes can be turned on and off by various factors, including environmental influences and the body's own internal processes. The Human Genome Project. In the early 1990s, scientists launched the Human Genome Project to map all of the genes in the human body. The project was a collaboration between scientists from around the world and was publicly funded to ensure that the information gathered would be freely available to researchers all over the world. The project was completed in 2003, providing scientists with a detailed map of all the genes that make up the human body. This map has revolutionized the field of genetics by providing researchers with a wealth of information that has enabled them to understand how our bodies work and how diseases develop. The significance of the Human Genome Project. The Human Genome Project has a number of significant implications for medicine and genetic research. One of the most significant is its ability to identify the genes responsible for certain diseases. By locating these genes, scientists have been able to develop new treatments and cures for diseases that were once thought to be untreatable. Another important implication of the Human Genome Project is its ability to identify genetic variations that make people more susceptible to certain diseases. For example, the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes have been identified as being responsible for an increased risk of breast and ovarian cancer. This information has allowed doctors to develop strategies for preventing and treating these diseases in individuals who are at risk. In addition to its implications for medical research, the Human Genome Project has also had a significant impact on our understanding of evolution. By comparing the genomes of different species, scientists have been able to trace the evolution of life on Earth and better understand how different species are related to one another. The benefits of the Human Genome Project. The benefits of the Human Genome Project are vast and far-reaching. One of the most significant is its ability to help doctors and scientists develop new treatments for diseases. By understanding the genetic basis of diseases, researchers can develop targeted therapies that are more effective than traditional treatments. Another benefit of the Human Genome Project is its ability to help people understand their own genetic makeup. The Human Genome Project has also had a significant impact on the field of forensics. By analyzing DNA samples found at crime scenes, scientists can identify the perpetrators of crimes with greater accuracy than ever before.